Okay, in this video, we are going to review how to graph linear inequalities. Okay, so the first thing that you need to concentrate on, whether the inequality was strict or not. So when you look at the inequality, does it have that little line? That means it's not strict. So if you see less or more, that means the line is going to be dashed because the line itself will not be included in the solution set. But if you see less than or equal to, more than or equal to, the line will be solid. So that's the first thing immediately to decide which of the two do I choose. Now mine is less than or equal to, so I'm going to go with the first one, right? With this one right here should be highlighted. Okay. So here are the steps. Step number one, make the inequality equality. Okay, so instead of less than or equal to, we're going to type or write y equals 1/2 x plus 1. And we need to graph this equation. Okay, now to graph the equation, we just need 2 points. That's all. All right, so there are a couple of ways you can do it, but the easiest way, since you have the Desmos calculator, we're just going to go under resources and click on the calculator, and we are going to type just the right-hand side. So 1/2, in place of x, we're going to put parentheses plus 1. And then if we stick something in parentheses, it'll give us the y value for that x value, and we will have a point to graph. So for example, I'll start with 0, and 0 gave me 1. So I'm going to plot the point x equals 0, y equals 1. Well, x equals 0 means that I'm not going left or right, and y equals 1 means that I'm just going to go 1 up. So let's place that point right there. Now let's try another x value. So for example, let's try 1. Well, the problem is that 1 gives me 1/2, and that's not going to be possible to place because I don't think you, well, maybe you can. Okay, so actually you can. So it looks like at 1 you have 1/2. I thought that you can only place an integer value. If that were the case, if you can only place the integers, I would also go with 2. So at 2, because 2 and 2 cancel, you're going to get an integer answer. So at 2, it's 2. So 2 would be another point. But again, looks like at this point 1 3/2 was another version, right, that you could have used. So as long as you have 2 points, you've got your line. Now, the next thing is to determine, okay, which side do I take? Is it going to be to the left, or I guess higher than the line, upward or downward, right? Which of the two regions? So how do I know that? Okay, so I need to take a, x, and y and plug them into the inequality. If I get a true statement, then I will take that part. Okay, so let's take a point, but it cannot be on the boundary. So I cannot, for example, take 0, 1 because it's on the boundary. So I can take any other point. So I will go ahead and take 0, 0 because they definitely is not on that line. So I'll take this point 0, 0, which means that x is 0, y is 0. I'm going to plug them, so the x will go for x, plugged for x, and the y will be plugged for y. Okay, I'm going to plug that in and see if I get a true statement. So for y, I'm plugging 0 less than or equal to, then 1/2 multiplied by x, which is 0 also, plus 1. Well, any number times 0 is 0. So that means 0 less than or equal to, and then 0 plus 1 is 1. Is this a true statement? Is 0 less than or equal to 1? Well, yes, because when you graph, 0 is here, 1 is here. So 0 is to the left of 1, which means that it is less than 1. What that tells you is that the point 0, 0 that we graphed right here, that should belong to your solution set. So your solution set is going to be everything to the bottom of the line, not to the top. So all you have to do is just place this 0, 0 there just by clicking. Okay, because we know that it was a solution, and that's it, and that's our answer.